today I want to talk about this. This is called a Molinillo. It's carved out of one piece of wood with notches and nodes for mixing up chocolate with water for a hot chocolate drink. So before the Molinillo, back with the Aztecs and the Mayans, the Olmecs and the Toltecs, how they would grind up those crunchy cacao nibs or roasted cacao beans into a chocolatey piece was they had a metate and a mano. So metate is a concave lava stone, a mano is a lava rolling pin. And so think about a mortar and a pestle. You grind up something enough and it's going to powder up or eventually liquefy if it's got enough fat in it. So for the cacao bean, it's half fat. So think about peanuts and peanut butter. You begin to grind up those hard crunchy nibs. You grind them long enough, it'll liquefy into chocolate. So with the metate and the mano, they would put the roasted beans on there and they would start grinding away at them. Scooch it back up to the top, grind it away again. We have a metate and mano, but it's on loan at the airport right now where they're doing a chocolate grown in Hawaii display. But it's a big, heavy piece of stone that was used for grinding up nibs. And so how they would mix that into the chocolate to make the chocolate drink was they had two jars, two vessels, and they would pour it from one to the other. So this was before the blender, before the Molinillo. They would pour it from one jar to another to mix it up. And they were also, the Mayans, the first civilization in the world to invent a screw top lid for their jars just for shaking up their hot chocolate drink. So just like this. So then later on, with the Mexicans, they made the Molinillo. And so this you put into a pot with water or milk with chocolate, and then you twist it back and forth like that, and that will blend up the chocolate into the drink. Nowadays we use a blender to mix things up, but you can still use a Molinillo as well. But with the chocolate drink, it's very important to use the whole food. So use a chocolate bar, any chocolate bar you like. A milk chocolate bar, a dark chocolate bar. It could have different spices or flavorings in there. And so just get a whole chocolate bar, put it in a jar with some warm water, and then you can just shake it up for a while. You can get a whisk and treat it like a Molinillo, twisting it back and forth. Or you can use a blender, but don't use hot water and something like a Vitamix. It'll crack the plastic after a while.